going on YouTube. So we're on the morning commute right now, heading to work, but I wanted to do my little intro here now, just because I was thinking about a few things. So I know that the channel is called The Flyest Adventures, and up till now I haven't uploaded any fly fishing videos, and the reason for that is usually I fly fish in the summer. I just find that this colder weather, they like a little bit larger presentation, and the fish can be a little bit harder to find, especially if you start getting into you know, deeper pools and stuff like that. And I don't know, I didn't start out as a fly fisherman. I started out as a terminal guy, so I you know, that's just where I'm a little bit more comfortable. But fly fishing is something that I really enjoy, and something that I want to bring to the channel and, you know, share. So I think today what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out the fly rod. I do have some other baits. We may bring a couple spinning rods. I mean, you can probably see I have everything with me, but I think I'm gonna finally bust out the fly rod on the channel, and we're gonna see if we can get a smallmouth. I'm sure we'll catch a rock bass or two, but yeah, we're gonna see. So right now it's 7:30. I'm heading out to work, working in the Goshen Elkhart area. So we're gonna be fishing the rivers out there, which again, like I said, we've been hitting up pretty recently. And it's already over 70 degrees, so you know that warm weather's here. Maybe that's why I'm feeling like fly fishing, because it feels right now. So anyway, we'll see you at the water after I'm done with work. So yeah, we'll see you there. Oh man. Alright, we are done at work. Had a long day. I'm gonna take this stupid thing off now, and we're gonna go find some fish. I wanted to show off these earlier in the intro, but obviously I was driving. So I got a little bit of an order from Academy Sports. Nothing really too fancy. I got some cutter worms. I've never seen them in that size. That's the 6-inch. I got some more Ned rig, Dugan baits, rattling chunks, which I do like to Ned rig. I got another bleeding bait, and then I got this guy, which I am really excited for. So I know we're gonna throw flies today, but we got the new Whopper Plopper 60. Well, new to me anyway. They're not carrying them at my local stores yet, and I saw Creek Fishing Adventures. Love that channel. I saw he put up a video where he was using one, and I said, man, I need one of those, because I remember when they came out with the 75s, and I was like, man, you know, I'm excited. It's 75, shorter than the 110, but they made it fat, so it's still not a micro plopper. And I wonder if it was, you know, something with the technology they were trying to figure out. But anyway, we have it now. I'm excited for it. We're gonna try to use it in some creeks. Again, may not get to it today, but we're gonna try to. And I'm really gonna try to throw the fly rod. We're gonna put our waders on and get out there and try to fish for a few hours. So hopefully we get some. So there are actually 2 spots I'm interested in hitting today. Both spots would require my waders, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put them on now. That water is deep, man. I just saw, there's probably just about 6 turtles. Just dove off of there. There's still a couple more sitting there. If you can see them down there, there's one sitting on that cement. Yeah, it's a ton of water. Honestly, so far this year, so this is my first time at this spot this year, but I've been fishing more open water areas like on the St. Joe, and they've been hitting little crankbaits, like smaller crank. Oh, I got one. Rock bass probably, yep. Yeah, rock bass. It's a fish. I wasn't even paying attention. He almost pulled it out. Pulled it out of my hand. We took a little bit of a detour. Met a guy, holy cow. My, sorry for the, you know, but my outside temp on this thing is saying 98 right now. So I'm gonna make this quick so I can turn that AC back on. But met a guy from Kentucky. Had to share a little bit of fishing stories, you know how that goes. New subscriber, so shout out. And hopefully we get to fish with him soon. So anyway, we're heading down to the next spot. So we were just at Goshen Dam Pond is what that area is called, and maybe I'll throw up a little picture of it here. It's a pretty cool area. It's kind of like a snaky, windy area through a bunch of pads. And then we have two spillways there, so one of them's the actual river and then the other one's the canal. But we're leaving there, left Buddy there to fish. We're gonna head down to another spot that's easily wadeable. Hopefully the water's not too high and we can actually, you know, get in a little bit, because man, I am hot. So we're gonna get that AC kicking back up. I'll meet you over at the spillway. So similarly to the last spot we were at, there's another break here in the river. And so it splits apart. I believe it splits up there at the dam. But then the spillway is where this canal dumps back in, and there's another canal further north, but we're not gonna worry about that one. So we're gonna try to make it over that spillway, catch a fish. And there's a pair of scissors down here. That's cool. Those are fairly new looking too. Alright, so on the left we have the river and a big old sucker swimming right there that I just saw. I didn't know how I would get a line to him. And on the right we have what I've been looking for. Moving water. Spillway. Beautiful little area. So there's a bunch of big carp that just swam by, and it looked like they have lamprey attached to them. Oh, there goes, is that smallmouth? That's a big smallmouth. Like way big. We're gonna have to pitch a fly at him. I think we're gonna give him this little mop fly. So it's not your traditional mop fly, because the mop actually is coming off further back, but this is one that I made. I don't know, I just wanted something a little different than your standard mop. We're gonna tie that on and drop it for him. So there's probably a 20-pound grass carp that this smallmouth, I don't even want to say he's little, because he's not, he's big. But he just chased away that grass carp, so he's got to be in spawn mode. It's just unbelievable. So if he doesn't want this mop fly, we might try throwing a bunny leech at him. Something with a little bit more show. But we're gonna try this mop fly first. Oh, he's looking at it. If I could get this fly to start sinking, I think he'll eat it. I just gotta get it to soak up some water. This is amazing. I'm trying so hard to be stealthy. He took it! He took it! He took the fly! He took the fly! He took the fly! Holy cow! Holy cow! I don't have my stripping guard on. Oh, this hurts. Holy cow! Look at him! He went down on the rock. Come on. Come on, buddy. Oh, he wanted that fly. Oh, he wanted that fly. Okay. That's a big smallmouth. That's probably my biggest smallmouth of the year right there. Gotta keep him away from that log. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe it. All right. We got him on the reel. We're gonna try to walk down a little bit and get him to come up to shore. Look at that guy. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was so awesome. Oh, that was so awesome. He's still got a lot of fight left in him. Come here, buddy. Look at that! Look at that! Oh my goodness! On the 6-weight, on that little mop fly. Oh, he wanted it. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Let's get the release. Oh man. That was awesome, dude. Thank you, little guy. There he goes. Yes! Oh, that was exactly what I wanted. That was exactly what I wanted to come here for. That made the whole day worth it. If we catch one other fish, that would be cool, but that made the whole day worth it. Yes, let's go. And like I said, I caught that on a little mop fly, so I mean, it's a very simple tie. Honestly, it's one of my earliest ties I did. I was just kind of taking the mop fly presentation, but extending it a little bit longer. And that's not the first fish I've caught on that presentation, but that's definitely the biggest. So I probably keep saying all these terms, and hopefully if you're watching, you know, you might not be that much of a fly angler, and I wasn't either a few years ago, and now it's one of my favorite ways to target fish, especially a finickier fish. And so tippet is just lighter. Basically, it's fluorocarbon line. You can use, there's different types of tippet, but most of them are fluoro. And all it is it's your lightest line at the end of your leader. And so all you're doing with tippet, well, tippet and leader, so your fly line is really heavy. You can see that's the blue stuff. So that is your weight. That's how you're casting. Because obviously, you know, this little lure, there's no way I'd be able to cast that. Maybe with an ultra light, but some of these flies just get ridiculously light. So you step down, you have your fly line to cast, then you have a leader, and so your leader is also typically fluorocarbon. And the reason for that is so that it's, you know, invisible to the fish. And then you step that down again to tippet, so which is just lighter fluorocarbon. And the reason why you step down, so you step down your test. So like my leader, I think my leader on this is probably 12-pound test, and then I'm stepped down to probably 8-pound and then 6-pound. And the reason that you do that is because of transfer of energy. So you need to get your everything light down to the actual fly, because what's going to happen if you don't have, so like if I were to go light on my leader and then heavy on my tippet, what would happen is the leader wouldn't want to fly, it wouldn't want to unfurl when I finish my cast. And I'm not really doing long casts here because I have a tree behind me, but it wouldn't unfurl right. And so it's all about that presentation. And so that's why you step it down like that. And you may think, oh, 6-pound test. I mean, with a fly rod, your rod's really long, so your rod's really taking a lot of the brunt of that. It's a lot different than, you know, using like a heavy bass rod. Hopefully that explains some. And then the stripping guard is literally just a little wrap that you put around your finger, and you can do anything. I mean, I wouldn't really recommend tape just in case it gets sticky. I just got another fish. Oh, I lost him. I wouldn't recommend tape in case it does get sticky. But basically it just helps protect your finger, because stripping is when you pull the line through your fingers like that, and that's kind of how you control. Most of the time you're not going to be reeling, you're going to be stripping the line like this, and that's going to be your action. But it just protects your fingers from burns, because that friction, you know, if that line's not wet or your hand's not wet, it can hurt, especially if you strip set into a really big fish. So yeah, hopefully that helps a little bit for those of you that might not be big into fly fishing. So basically all I'm doing here is I'm roll casting, which might not be the best for this really light setup. Well, all I'm doing there is I'm just rolling the fly line over to cast instead of doing a full backwards cast like you see on TV. My GoPro was not recording. Of course it wasn't. I am hooked into my PB smallmouth on the little Matzuo Minnow. Guys, this thing's a tank. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness, look at that fish. Look at that fish. Oh my goodness. That's a giant smallmouth. Absolute pig. Oh, he's hooked good too. I'm gonna have to go back over there. I'm gonna get him a drink and then walk him over. Maybe I pricked myself with that hook. We got the hooks out of her. She might just need to revive for a little bit. It was a long fight. I had to run her over here to get my pliers. She's biting my finger though. I think she's okay. There she goes. There she goes. Yes! She's going right back over where she was. I didn't want to take her back over there to release her because I didn't know she'd make it if I ran back again. I'm taking my pliers back over there. That's amazing. That is amazing. Alright. We're back over here. He messed my hooks up. I think I got him bent back straight. Should probably check the line too. He was fighting hard. I think we're good. I want to try to cast this up close to shore here on the other side of this little branch hanging in the water. Got another one. Another good fish. Holy cow. No. We're gonna have to walk over there. He's under the tree. He's flying. He's up under this tree. All right, we're good now. I guarantee he's gonna jump again. Not as big as the last one, but that's a good fish. Ooh, what did he just spit up? He just spit up a baby bluegill. That's actually a good fish. I'll show you what he spit up here in a second. God, this little minnow bait is just killing the game. All right, so down in his throat, there's something. But when he was fighting, he spit this up. It's actually a little largemouth. Look at that. He spit up a little largemouth bass. So that's what they're eating on. That makes sense why they're eating that little minnow bait. Nice. The release. I gave you your food back, buddy. Yeah. Hey, you left your lunch. Hey. I guess he doesn't want it anymore. Alright, since we had a few bites over on that side, I'm gonna try this again. Thinking maybe they woke up. Got one. Another good one. Holy cow. Another good fish. He hit it as soon as it. Wow, look at that. That might be another 3-pounder. He hit that as soon as it hit the water. I'm gonna have to walk him back to shore. Wow. There's a big, big smallmouth. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. On this little setup, too. Holy cow, that might be bigger than the other one. Jeez. We are in them. We are in them. Barely hooked. Barely hooked. That's a big fish. Oh my goodness! Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Talk about bent hooks. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix those. Are you kidding me? Look at that fish! Look at that smallmouth! Oh my god, look at the size of that thing! Oh my god! Oh, let's give her a dip. I'm gonna need another picture. Oh, no, not getting a picture. Got the video. Here she goes. Oh my god! That's insanity! Oh my goodness. This is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I cannot believe this day. So what, we got one good one on the fly. after how slow the day was. And then now we've got probably 2 PBs. I probably got my PB and then just broke my PB again. This is crazy. All right, so I waited until we got a little far away from the waterfall so that you could hear me talk. But wow, just wow. I cannot believe how good of a day that was. I can't believe I broke my PB twice. I literally thought after the first spot, I was like, man, today might not pan out. It might not be a video. Might just have to, you know, eat this one. But boy, am I glad we came over here. It was a little out of the way to come out here, but holy cow, was it worth it. And you can bet your butt I'm gonna be coming back here because those fish are just insane. And I think they're spawning right now, and that's why they're in that slack pool. And so I'll probably give it, I don't know, maybe another couple days and come back. Let those fish kind of cycle out, hopefully. But wow. Thanks for going on this adventure with me, and we'll catch you on the next one.